Welcome back guys to another video. Recruiter Preston here. In this video, we're going to talk about how you should sell your recruitment agency and end the video with sharing my thoughts on should you do it or shouldn't you do it. So let's get into it. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Preston. Started my career in 2014 at a nationwide US staffing agency. Quickly became one of the top recruiters out of 300, billing over $500,000 on my own desk. Almost a year later, started my solo recruitment career, and I did that again, $500,000 on my own desk, and then continued to do that minimum every single year to 2025, moving onward, and now focused on scaling my agency and sharing my thought process and value to you all. So when it comes to selling your agency, number one, you can't do it without systems and systems and systems. You see, investors and owners, they want a business that has really strong systems. Every business, recruitment specifically, has a lot of different steps, a lot of manual steps. And the more that you can automate it, embrace technology, embrace processes to make it more efficient, would just make your business and workflow just a lot more valuable to investors compared to looking at another opportunity where everything is just fragmented and broken and takes way longer to actually do. Not to say that processes that are more manual are not valuable, simply ones that embrace technology or that really spent and invested the hard-earned time and money to invest into actual fantastic systems and processes and automation and really great optimal workflows are simply just more valuable. The more efficient and optimized everything is, the more attractive simply it will be. And so being able to invest into the right automation tools, the right AI tools, how to create really good SOPs or step-by-step documents or workflows to streamline the client acquisition, to streamline your candidate acquisition, to help kind of create a really strong internal culture, internal training, HR, is that built out as well? Is there like a really fantastic consolidated resource for your team and for your company that people can check into? Like, these things matter. When you just start out, they don't really matter. If you're a solo recruiter, it doesn't really matter. But when it comes to creating really strong systems and systematizing everything you possibly can, the better it will be for your business to set it up for success when it comes to an exit, if that is your ultimate goal. The second step is you need to have a really strong client base. So businesses that can confidently bring in new clients consistently and ones that have a really large client base are very attractive.
Are you struggling with getting responses from clients? Are you an established recruiter who is struggling to break six figures and beyond? Are you looking to start recruiting part-time and you don't know how? Do you feel burned out and stuck spending hours and hours each day in manual tasks like sourcing and outreaching and feeling like you have no time to actually run and grow your business? I am absolutely happy to announce that we have launched our own recruitment, educational, and coaching program to help you on your journey. We made sure that everything I've learned in the past 10 years, the tips, the strategies that really helped me build multiple seven figures of placements on my own desk with some of the best companies in the world, will be included in there. We'll also be including things like how you can build an acquisition system that brings in clients every month to your agency hands-free, how you can maximize the probability of a positive close during negotiations, how you can automate and outsource your day-to-day operations so that you don't have to spend hours per day researching or sourcing, how you can figure out the new and modern way to scale your agency that minimizes risk and maximize your upside potential. And we've also included much more. The best thing about this is not only will you be getting amazing content, but we will also handhold you and be with you every step of the way to make sure that you are held accountable and you crush your goals. We'll also share with you our own tech stack, tools and plugins we actually use, plus everything else we know about automation and AI to help you save time, work smarter, and not be a slave to your business. The exciting news is that we've actually rolled this out to a select few people earlier this year, and I'm excited to see them well on the way to multiple six figures, with some breaking $30,000 to $50,000 per month already. So if you're interested to be a successful recruiter that can dominate in any market conditions, make sure you click on the link below to chat with another member of our team, and we're happy to chat with you to see if we can help you out. Make sure you jump on this really quickly. See you on the other side.
The second step is you need to have a really strong client base. So businesses that can confidently bring in new clients consistently and ones that have a really large client base are very attractive. Why? Because if you don't have any clients, or if you cannot bring in any clients, your business can't make money. Why would any prospective investor or business owner want to buy or acquire your business? It makes zero sense, right? So the more that you can systematize it and have a robust kind of track record show, hey, we have a lot of really great clients working with. We also know how to go out there and get in new clients for our business. Wow, that will make your business so valuable compared to those that aren't. I can simply just argue that this is just the bare minimum. If your business can't develop new business, it is not sellable, it is not profitable, it is a struggling business, and you do not want to be in that situation. If you also have a a lot of different types of clients. Maybe it's small SMBs, middle tier, enterprise. It's also really valuable because it just shows how your business is diverse. You're not putting all your eggs into one basket or just a handful of strong clients at that time where you're making a majority of your revenue from, right? So being able to show that you can bring in business, a lot of different types of businesses, can just demonstrate how robust your marketing and outreach is to then just give the investors a lot more comfort and kind of at ease in the back of their head that, hey, wow, this is a strong business. They know exactly what they're doing. A stable client base and consistent client acquisition also would equal consistent and predictable revenue, right? So business owners and investors don't want to have a business that don't have a predictable revenue forecast, right? So that they want to know what you've made, what you're making this year, what you could be making in the next couple of years. And ideally, it should be as equal or more every single year with a clear game plan and attack on how to actually accomplish that, okay? Predictable revenue is absolutely everything. It doesn't matter if you've made a gigantic year, but then if your next couple of years are struggling, that's not a good business. If your business did amazing in 1 month, but you fail to bill the rest of the year, that's also not a good business. They want consistent revenue, and you want to make sure that you have consistent revenue placements month after month. That will determine how valuable your business is and how much ultimately investors and business owners should spend on it. Also, having strong repeat clients that keep coming back are super valuable because it means you not only know how to go out there and get new business, but you can also go out there and develop strong relationships. Some of our strongest relationships are with clients that worked with us almost a decade ago, and we built that personal relationship with them, and they built that personal relationship with our team, with our brand, so they know that if they're hiring or they're hiring again, they come to us because we get the job done, because they simply trust us, and they know emphatically we get just really, really good results very quickly, right? So a lot of clients who work with me and my agencies, that's what we like to kind of deliver over and over and over again. Number 3, just as it is important to develop a strong client base, you have to also develop a strong candidate base. Having a robust database of high quality and relevant candidates also makes your agency extremely valuable, especially if it's thought out, you got all the really great information, all the contact information, everything you can about the candidates, and it's robust. You don't just have 5 or 10 or 50, you have hundreds to thousands, right? The more candidates you have, the more valuable it will be to investors and prospective business owners. The biggest challenge aside from getting clients is getting access to good candidates. So if you have a really great database that already has amazing candidates in there, that in and of itself makes it so valuable because that means the new business owner doesn't have to go out there and reach out to them. They already have access to these people and they simply just have to email or call them or get in touch with them, right? Especially when it comes to like a specialized agency or robust database within that niche, that's also extremely valuable because what if a business owner wants or an investor wants to kind of acquire a recruitment agency in tech, right? The fact that your agency candidate database is filled majority of really amazing top tech candidates, that's awesome. But if someone, for example, wanted to acquire like a tech agency and all their database is just random like construction, mechanical engineering, life sciences, healthcare, that's good, but it's not as valuable, right? So we have a lot of investors just looking to buy profitable businesses, but we also have a lot of investors who are looking to buy more focused businesses, ones with more of like a niche or ones that are more intentional. And for example, maybe an investor is a prolific investor in tech and they want a tech recruitment agency, then a tech recruitment agency with a robust candidate database with amazing tech talent will be more important or more valuable than a finance recruitment agency with a database of finance candidates. But at the end of the day, both can be just as valuable if the numbers make sense. Investors also just want to see a really strong track record of consistent placements throughout the year as well, right? So getting candidates one thing, but are you also able to demonstrate you're able to put it together with your clients and make money and do it repeatedly over and over and over again? Step number 4. Now, while having strong systems is important, you need to have a really, really, really strong team, right? It's important that the agency doesn't simply just rely on you. If you were out of the picture, can your business continue to keep moving and expanding and producing without you? That is a true testament to a successful businesses. So while systems are great, attracting the right talent to execute is an absolute must for investors and business owners. People want to purchase profitable businesses that can consistently execute and expand with or without you, especially ones that are tied to a personality or a CEO or a founder with great personalities. Like this is extremely important because people want to buy, or I guess investors want to buy businesses, right? And while CEO is important, the talent, the culture and systems, that's absolutely everything. This is also why having a really good training, internal culture is equally as important because that will create a really strong just environment and retention play so your team that you work so hard to recruit actually stays for the long term. They feel fulfilled, they're happy, and even if the leadership changes, they'll continue to stay and do great work, right? That is stability, and that is what investors would actually be looking for. Step number 5 is the obvious. Like, they want businesses to be able to just make money. Like, if your business isn't making money, it's not going to be on any list, be considered to even have an exit or be acquired. Your business needs to make money, but it needs to do it consistently. It needs to also have a game plan that hopefully it will grow year after year after year. The market's growing, the client pool is growing, your team is growing, the business is growing. They definitely don't want businesses that made some money in 1 month or 1 year and then they struggle every month or every year after. That's more of like a luck flash in the pan. A true business is one that stands the test of time, that's able to expand and grow and be as profitable or continue to be more profitable into the future. Having a clear plan, a clear roadmap on how to grow and expand your business in the next year, 3 to 5, 10 years is absolutely everything too. They want to make sure that you not only know what you are doing right now, but what is the game plan to make sure you are set up for success into the future. You must be able to demonstrate really strong revenue minimum for at least several years or longer to show that you and your team know what you're doing. And just a good kind of rule of thumb, you got to be able to do consistently at least 1 to 2 million in profit a year consistently for a number of years to even have an opportunity to be at that table to have really, really strong discussions. So wherever you are on the spectrum or the scale, that can kind of give you a North Star to kind of really strive for if that's what you want to do. Now, in terms of the last slide, I just want to end it saying, should you sell? I want to be able to kind of end this video with a gentle pushback. Like, while selling is great, you can cash out, what are you going to do afterwards, right? There are studies out there that, hey, having a lot of money is great. People easily lose purpose or fulfillment when they just give up their business. So like, what are you going to do? Is that really what you want to do? What's really driving you? Is it really clout or ego or optics? Or do you generally just really want to sell? There's no right or wrong answer to people, right? But another counter alternative perspective to have is that if you have a really great business that's extremely profitable, why also just not hold on to it? It can be an amazing way to support your life and your family. It can also just be a great way to channel extra cash flow to explore new ideas and opportunities in other businesses, right? While at the same time, like, if you know what you're doing, your business is great, hold on to it. Cash is great, life is great, no complaints. A successful recruitment agency doesn't need to have 10, 20, 30, 40 global employees. If you do it correctly, you can still have a team of 10 or 5 and have an amazing life, right? Your team is fully efficient. Everyone on your team are top performers. You can be making revenue like millions and millions every single year, high profit margins, low cash or burn or expenses, and just have an amazing, amazing, non-complicated life with a well-oiled business. Even without a team, if you're a solo recruiter or freelancer, recruitment is amazing because there's no reason why you can't be making really strong income, like multiple 6 figures, $500,000 plus without a team if you have strong fundamentals and you know what you're doing. There's no reason why every single one of you guys, without even thinking about hiring, shouldn't be able to make minimum 6 figures. You need to have strong fundamentals. You need to know exactly how to go out there and get clients. You need to know how to put it together over and over again while embracing automation technology and systems. So wherever you are on the scale of recruitment, whether you're just starting out, being a solo recruiter is awesome. For many people, that's all they want, to be able to live life, make a huge income, don't have to worry about a team. Life is great. Or if you do want to scale, awesome. You don't have to scale to a huge company. The bigger the company gets, the more complicated, the more political drama, the more expenses, the lower your margin gets. You know, there is a sweet spot with recruitment agencies where they don't have to be big. They can be nice and small, highly production oriented, hyper optimized, hyper efficient businesses where you're just making a lot of fantastic profits for yourself and for your team, where it's great. You know, any step beyond that, the profit margin starts decreasing, the expenses, the stress starts increasing, and it's not for everybody. And for many people who want to scale, for 99% of you, this should be enough, right? And for others who want to scale and create, you know, huge businesses and empires, you can do all that too. Just make sure that you scale in the right way, appropriately, using the modern kind of hiring practices, the best optimized workflows, so you're keeping your expenses low as much as possible while maximizing upside. So again, everyone creates a business and it sounds really cool to sell, but also why not hold on to it? Or why not continue holding on to it for a little bit longer? Or why not continue to grow your business even more to make it more of an authority in your space? So there's a lot to think about, but I hope that you were able to learn a thing or two. If you like this video, want to see more, please comment down below, but really appreciate it. We'll see you on the next one.